Alright, let's dive straight into a story that's got Washington buzzing and everyone else scratching their heads. Just this week, Senate Republicans Lindsey Graham and John Cornyn, both heavy hitters on the Senate Judiciary Committee, made a big move. They called on Attorney General Pam Bondi to appoint a special counsel. The mission? To investigate new declassified info about how the Obama administration handled intelligence on Russian interference in the 2016 election. Here's the setup. In July 2025, Tulsi Gabbard, the former Congresswoman now Director of National Intelligence, declassified a stack of intelligence documents. She didn't just drop the files and walk away, she openly accused the Obama administration of pushing a contrived narrative, basically saying officials exaggerated or even invented claims that Russia interfered to help Donald Trump win. According to Gabbard, it wasn't true. Now, in response to all this, the Department of Justice set up something called a strike force on July 23rd to dig into the declassified evidence. But Graham and Cornyn aren't satisfied. They want a special counsel, someone who's totally independent to take this on. Why? Because as they put it, the case is way too politically charged to be handled by anyone with skin in the game. Let's talk about what came out in those documents. One key piece is a meeting record from December 2016. It shows then-President Obama asking for a detailed intelligence assessment on the tools and tactics Moscow used to influence the election. The original assessment, it said Russia's main goal was to sow distrust in America's democracy, not to swing the election outcome. But here's where the drama ramps up. Gabbard claims the assessment made Russia's efforts look way bigger than they were, specifically regarding helping Trump. In her words, it laid the groundwork for a years-long coup intended to subvert President Trump's entire presidency. Graham and Cornyn are all in on this theory. In their statement they said, "With every piece of information that gets released, it becomes more evident that the entire Russia collusion hoax was created by the Obama administration to subvert the will of the American people." Of course, this isn't happening in a vacuum. President Trump has already accused Obama of treason, and the DOJ has launched criminal investigations into former CIA Director John Brennan and ex-FBI Director James Comey. Graham himself has a history here. Back in 2020, he led a Senate probe into how the FBI started its Trump-Russia investigation, arguing there wasn't much evidence to go on. That view got a boost from Special Counsel John Durham's later report. But not everyone's buying this. Obama's spokesperson, Patrick Rodenbush, fired back, calling the new claims outrageous, ridiculous, and just a weak attempt at distraction. Plus, critics are pointing out that past bipartisan reviews, by both Republicans and Democrats, don't match up with Gabbard's story. So where does this leave us? Well, if Bondi appoints a special counsel, we're looking at another big chapter in the already wild saga of U.S. election investigations. The stakes, political, legal, and historical, are massive. I'll be watching this one closely, and trust me, you should too. Let me know what you think. Are these new claims legit, or just more political theater? Drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Catch you in the next one.